Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about the date and time function in the Excel. This is very important topic because whatever data you are working on, date column always will be there, right? For example, if you have any medicine data, so manufacturing and expiry date will be there. Or you can say if you have any sales data, so receive date and delivery date will be there. Or you can say if you are working in any company, so there will be a employee data. So in employee data you will see the joining date or date of birth of the employee. So today in this video we will understand everything about the date and time function, like how to get a current date, how to get a current time, today function, what is the today function, what is the now function, and what is the use of all this kind of function. Everything we will understand. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. For example, you want to get the current date, like what is the current date today. So for that, what we use, I just have to press control and semicolon. You'll see we will get the current date. So as you can see here, today's date is 7 Jan 2024. We got it. If you want to know the what is the current time right now, so what we have to do, we just have to simply press the control shift and semicolon. You will get the current time. Like as you can see here, the time is 1:27 p.m. I will write it down here also, that it will be easier to understand. Control plus semicolon. Okay. And to get that current time, control plus shift plus semicolon. If you write the today function, like today function, open the bracket and close it, you'll get the current dynamic time. Means it will automatically change. Let me write it down here first. Formula text. Okay, so what exactly today function did, it is changed according to the dynamic time. Like if tomorrow there is another time, you just have to refresh it, it will change automatically. Like this time will change automatically. All right, so now when it's come to the now, what is the use of now function? Like if you want to know date and current time, so you can use a now function. Like as you can see here, if I use is equal to now, you will see the now function how it's work. Let me write it down here. See, as you can see here, it is showing me that current time and current date today. Okay, so there is one more thing. If you want to know, like if you will do now function minus today function, what will happen? Let me change the format first. We go to the format cell, and you can change according to the date or time, whatever you want. Date you can say, or you can use the time as well. Okay, so it will change according to the real time zone. Okay, so now we understand how to get a current time, we understand how to get a time, and now we understand what is the use of today, what is the use of now function. And if you will do now minus today, you will get the current time, right? So like hour, minute, and second format. For example, let's see, I use a now function over here. I will minus today. I have a time like this. This is the our 24 time June, 24 hour time June. And now I want to separate this 13 from here, like 13 hour from here. So for that we use a hour function. I'll just select the time. You'll see the 13. Like that you can separate the minute as well. For that we use a minute function. You can use minute, select it, you'll get the minute. And same like that you can separate the second as well. See, as you can see here, it got separated all the time. And you will ask me, what is the use of these kind of things? Sometimes what happened, for example, we have a data. For example, we have a data, and you have data given in the hour, minute, and second. There is a different, you can say, format. And you want to, same thing you can do opposite as well. You want to, here what we did, here we separated from the time. Now we will combine all the hour, minute, and second together, but make sure your format is correct. Like for example, I write a time function here. So as you can see here, it's showing select the hour first, then we will select this hour, comma, then we will select the minute, then comma again, and we will select the second. I will hit the enter. So as you can see here, we got the what is the current time, 1:34 p.m. All right. So like that you can combine as well as you can separate the time. All right. I hope till here everybody clear. Let me copy this and it will be easier you to understand. Okay. Now we have, for example, a date. Okay, and somebody asks you, can you please separate the day, month, year from this date? So how will you do that? So for that we use a function called day function. What I will do here, I will select the cell, hit enter. So as you can see here, it is showing 7 days. Means this is the 7th days of January. You want to get, for example, now you want to separate the month. Same like that, you can separate the month. It's same like hour, minute. Here we use a hour function to separate. Here we are using a month, and same like that you can separate the year as well. So what I will do, I will select the year, and you can separate it. Same goes for if you have date, month, and year in different column, and you want to combine all of them together, you can use a date function. Now you have to, but make sure your order is perfect. Always you have to select first the year, then you have to select the month, and then days. Okay, so like that you can combine and you can separate as well. Okay, moving on to the further part. Here, let's say again we have a date. I will press the control and semicolon. I want to know what is the week today, like weekday today. So it can be Monday, it can be Tuesday, whatever it can be, right? So from the date, how we will know that what is the day today? Because if you use a calendar or whatever it can be, it's gonna take a lot of time, right? But with the help of Excel, it can become very easy you to separate or know to get the day's name. For that, what we use a text function. This is a text function. I will select our date from where we want to know the day, and here you have to use a format, like what format of week you want, because sometimes what happen, for example, you want to know the Monday. So how you know, how you write like Monday, right? But sometimes what we did, we write only Mon. So these both are a Monday, right? So for that's why it's ask you to write a format. So for example, I want first the normal format, like I want to get a Monday, it should be full spelling. So for that, what I will do, that's why we use, but don't forget to use a double quote. Only the double quote support the Excel. So for time D, and I will hit the enter. So as you can see here, it's a Sunday today. Same thing, you want to know, like you want to know the short form of Sunday. So what you have to do, you will write the text function. Again, you'll select the date, and in the format, this time what you have to do, 3 times D. So as you can see here, we got our week name. So what if you have any days, sorry, any date? From there, you want to know what is the month name. So for that, what we use a text function again. But here, what I will do, I'll select the date, and from there, I want to know the month, right? Same. That's why I wrote 2 time month and 2 time week, because I can show you easily that in short form also we can get it, and the long form, like full spelling also we can get it. Same goes for the month as well. The format we have to write 4 time M, close the little quote, hit enter. So as you can see, it's a January. And if you want to know the like the short form of this, what you have to do, we will write the text function, select the date, comma, and give the format, whatever format you want. For the short form, 3 time M, hit enter. So as you can see here, it's giving you the Zen. What if you want to know week name and month name together, right? Sometimes it's happened like I want to write any date function into the Sunday January or Monday January, whatever it can be, right? How will I get that? For that, what we did, I have to write a function called text, open the bracket, select the date first, comma, in date, this format, what I will do, first I want to know the week name or month name, whatever you want. For now, I will write first the week name. So I will write 4 times D. I'll give a space. Then I will write 4 times M, and again the double quote. You can close the bracket, otherwise Excel will close bracket by themselves. Okay, hit the enter. As you can see, it's closing the bracket. Okay, so as you know, the Excel will always close the last bracket for you. You don't have to do that. So as you can see here, we got the Sunday January. Okay, same if you want to get in the short form, what you have to do, text function, select the date, comma, then in the format, what you have to do, write 3 times D, give a space, 3 times M, dull code, close the bracket, hit enter. So like that you can easily identify, or you can get the week name and month name. Okay, so like how to get a current date, time, what is the use of today function, what is the use of now function, what is the use of now minus today function, how we can separate the hour, minute and second from the time, and how we can separate from the date, like days, month and year, and how we can get like week name and month name and whatever is everything. Okay, now here what we did, we have date, then we get week name, month name, and week name and month name together. But what if you don't have a date, like you want to add directly the month name or week name together without any date column. Now for example, I want to know the current today date, what is the week name and month name. So for that, what I will do, I will write here the text function. If I will write directly the text function, it will ask you to write a value, right? But I don't have the date. Okay, and I want to get the like the week name or a month name. So for that, I can use a today function inside the text function. This is called nested function. Okay, so like that also you can get your week name. So same thing you can write. I will use short form only this time. So as you can see here, what I did here, I write a text function. Inside the text function, what I write, today function, like this one. Where is this function? Yeah, today function. What here, what will happen before, where it went? Okay, okay, before, what we were doing here, in this scenario, we were selecting the column of date. But in now what I did here, I did not select any column, I just write a today function, hit the enter. So can you see here, we got the our week name. Same goes for the month as well. If you want to know the month, what I will do, I will write the text function, and this time how we will get the date, today function, right? And I will write month, right? I want to get the month. Okay, so as you can see here, we got the month as well. Okay, so what if you want to get week name and month together? Same, it's also what we have to do. In the value, I will not select any column, like date column or whatever. I will write a function to get the date. Okay, and I will give a comma. Same thing, I will repeat this part. Here we have selected our column, but after the column, whatever we have written, I will write same here also. I will write DDD space MMM double quote, close the bracket, hit enter. So can you see here, same result as we get here, but in this scenario we select the column, but here we didn't select the column, correct? So that's how you can do it. Okay, so move on to the another part, which gonna be our weekdays, like weekdays or week number, you can say. Okay, so for example, you have one date. Okay, now you want to know which day of week is this today. So what I will do, I will write a weekdays function. I'll select the date, I'll give a comma. So, but here, as you can see here, I give a comma. There is a one window pop up. It is showing what you want, like what format of weekend you want. If you select one, it will show you. For example, I will select a one. Okay, I'll hit enter. So Sunday it's showing 1. it's come to the India or in any European country, Sunday means seventh day of that week, right? So why it's showing like that? Because let me show you once again. Because I selected one, because it for the I give a command to the Excel, my week start from Sunday to Saturday, not from the Monday to Sunday. If I will select a 2, it will give you the correct answer. Okay, so it's according to you, because sometime what happened when it's come to the you can say Middle East, for them Friday is a weekend for them, but the rest of the country, like European countries or Asian countries, they follow Monday to Sunday. Okay, so like that you have to give the command to the Excel that what was the weekend you wanted. Okay, so I'll write it down here. Let me copy this again. So for example, you have a date. Okay, in 1 year, how many days are there? 365. Means 365 divided by 7, it's around 52 weeks. We have total 52 weeks and 365 days in 1 year. Okay. So for example, now you have given one date. Now, if you want to know in which number of weeks we are in. So for example, I give you one date, random date. It can be like, I told you. Tell me the which number of week is this? How will you get that? Okay, it is difficult to know, right? You will count in January, there is a 4 week and like that. It is difficult, right? But with the help of the Excel, you can easily tell that what is the number of week is going, or what is the number of week in this particular day. So for that, what we use a week number function, like week num function. I'll select the date from where we are to get it. Okay, I'll hit the enter. So as you can see here, it's a 33 number of weeks are ongoing. For example, we have a current date. It will be easier you to understand. I'll select the week number. I'll select the date. So this is the second week. 7. Why it's a second week? The first week start from 1 to 6, right? Like Monday to Saturday. Now it's a Sunday, so it comes in the second week. Like that you can easily identify. I hope everybody clear till here. Okay, so now for example, we have one start date and current date. So between these two date, I want to know how many days, month and year passed. Okay, so I will write one random date. Let's write 14, or let's write our Republic Day days. So it is 26 Jan 1950. Okay, and the current date we use like our current date, control semicolon, hit enter. Okay, now between these 2 days date, sorry, I want to know how many days passed away. So how will I get that? So for that we use one function called dated if. I'll select the first start date. All right, then I will select our current date, and here I will write a function d. Only d you have to write. Then you will get your how many number of days passed. So as you can see here, 27,009 days passed away from 1952 till today. Okay, same goes for month also. If you want to know the month, how many months passed away, so you can get that also. What you have to do, you simply have to write a dated if function, and you'll select the start date first, then the current date, and for the month you have to write M, and you'll hit the enter. So you can easily identify like how many days passed away, sorry, how many months passed away. Same goes for the year as well. What you have to do, dated if, and you'll select the start date, then the current date, and you will write Y and hit the enter. You'll see 73 year passed away from the 26 Jan 1952 till today. All right, so now here we know 73 year passed away. Okay, from this date to this date. Okay, so I hope everybody clear. and what is the use of dated if and everything. All right, so that's it for today. Till then, happy learning, keep supporting, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks so much.